There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. You ever have one of those days when nothing goes right? Absolutely nothing. I don't know what I'm doing out here, which I filed under I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing, but from the entrance, the doorway into the Wayback Machine. Welcome to Smoky Goodness 2.0. Today we're going to do something we did several years ago. I think it was 2013, may have been 2012, I don't know. A Georgia pork loin. And the reason we're redoing the Georgia pork loin is because the main ingredient, the thing that sets this apart from all other pork loins, is available this time of year. And for the first time in I think 3 or 4 years, we actually made it out to the Roca Scary Farm. Not so much for the kids to have fun because they're all grown up now. We made it out there for this. That's right, main ingredient in a Georgia pork loin. Vidalia peach salsa. I'm gonna make it a little bit different this time. We're gonna use the pit barrel cooker. When we did this several years ago, I put the pork loin on Nature's Choice cedar plank. And although I do have a few Nature's Choice cedar planks remaining, I'm not going to do that today because being in the pit barrel cooker, the heat is more convective. I'm not even sure that the cedar plank would even ignite. So as a precaution, when I run out of these Nature's Choice cedar planks, that's it. There are no more. I won't be able to get them. So I'm saving what I've got. Anyway, everything, you may see smoke wafting over here to my right. It's because everything began a little while ago with a single flame. Well, it's autumn. Everything's a little bit dry out here, so as a precaution, apologize in advance for the harsh lighting out here. It's terrible. Hey, look at that. Old school Smoky Goodness. Remember Little Red? Little Red from years ago? Well, I've been watching a lot of old Richard Blaine videos on how to sharpen knives. Man, if you want to learn how to sharpen a knife, even something as old and cheap as Little Red, check out Richard Blaine. I'll leave a link down in the bucket. Man knows what he's doing when it comes to knife sharpening. Don't think he's posted a video in quite a while, but check him out anyway. Links in the bucket. Let's see how this thing does. All right, what we're gonna do here, starting on this side, doesn't really matter. We're gonna butterfly it, sort of. Look at that. Wow! Little Red has not acted this well in several years. Anyway, we are just going to open up our pork loin, kind of in a makeshift, half-assed butterfly sort of way. Sort of like this, as best as I can, which is not very good. It's been a while since I've done this. And the reason we want it to lay flat is so that we can apply this inside the pork loin. It's going inside. It'll be great. We'll give it a little bit of a stir, bring all the good stuff up to the surface, and just layer it in, man. Big chunks of peaches, tomatoes, Vidalia onions, Vidalia, whatever. This, my friends, is a Georgia pork loin. And as far as how to pronounce the V word, Vidalia. I think maybe I'll have to ask a native Georgian. Well, it's not professional by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm an amateur, you know? I never said I was a professional. Absolutely don't know what I'm doing out here. Got our grate. In lieu of the cedar that I'm not using, I have a chunk of hickory here. Actually, I have another one down there. I absolutely do not know what I am doing today. Right there. I better get the lid on this. Just let the pit barrel do what the pit barrel does without me interfering. Because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, also, I forgot to show this on camera because I don't know what I'm doing out here, but I hit the pork loin before it went on, actually after it went on, off camera. A little bit of this smoked Midwest sweet heat. I love this stuff. One of my favorites. You didn't see me apply it to the pork loin because I don't know what I'm doing out here. Well, despite all the problems from this afternoon, which I filed under I don't know what I'm doing, that category, just check the temperature on this pork loin. We're about an hour in, maybe about an hour and 5 minutes. That's it, it's done. We're averaging between 140 and about 148 throughout the entire pork loin. So let's get it off. And if you could smell this, you'd be congratulating me on a successful pork loin cook, even despite the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. Does that look like I don't know what I'm doing? No, it doesn't.